It's Kylo Ren and Master Snoke in disguise as a boy. Go with MJ from Spider-Man, and they make a road trip to a middle of a field, and then Snoke sneezes out of his eyes and
goes, there has been an awakening.
And then there's this big new world, and then they all go home.
Yeah, the new world kind of looks like
Coruscant from Star Wars.
Yeah.
those like little people that weren't fully formed people, but they had the eyes.
Essentially, what happens in the end? What happens in the end is exactly what happens in E.T. Am I right?
He goes off.
Right, we're going to kind of spoil it, but not too much.
See,
Chris, why don't you do it?
So you really didn't like it?
No, it was terrible.
Hello and welcome to episode number 2 of the Good Bit Movie Podcast. I am joined today by Aaron Dockard.
Good morning,
yes,
or evening, or
depending on where you'll be listening.
Yeah.
I'm also joined by Craig McLean.
Hello, thanks for having me.
I'm very excited that you're here.
Thank you.
This means a lot to me.
I'm very excited.
It means a lot to me. Also here is Claudia Kelly.
Hello. I'm not supposed to be on this one, but
yeah, this was an impromptu thing. You weren't supposed to be here.
I know,
But you're
She
here
invited
anyway.
herself. Anyway, we have a round table.
We have a packed show. I'm Chris Moffat, by the way. Oh, look what I said. Oh. Anyway, I'm Chris Moffat, and we're here for the Good Bit episode number 2.
Always the
space.
best one. Yes.
The certified G and the bona fide stud, that's me. And we have a very packed show because the boy sitting across from me right now has seen maybe a million movies since the last episode.
Yes, I've got a list.
I have seen 2. And Craig to my right here has seen 3. Claudia?
None at all.
How many
1.
movies have you seen?
1.
It was the one we
This
went to
one?
today. And the theme of this show, as we said on one, it was either By the Way or episode 1, we go see a film, we don't talk about it, we come here, the first thing we discuss it is in front of the microphone, and that's what we're going to do right here.
So, us 4 have just seen the Midnight Special with Adam Driver and
Joel Egerton.
and
Kirsten Dunst.
And Chris Moffat,
Something. What's his name?
Oh, do you want me to
The
get
fellow
that?
who was in Kangaroo Jack.
the fella.
the fella that was in Kangaroo Jack.
Martin. Is it not? It's not Martin. It's
Martin Freeman.
No, it's not Martin.
No.
Michael.
Bilbo Baggins. No.
Something Han. I can't remember.
Anyway,
I'll get it up
it
in a
had
minute.
a
It had
great
an
cast.
interesting-
Michael. I think it's Michael.
interesting little boy.
I think it's Michael Hanna.
Are we jumping right into this? Right, so
Yeah.
Aaron and I are here,
Something.
we're your hosts, we're part of the Bullet Club.
So we have no idea. Well, we couldn't keep inside our feelings while watching this because we saw Batman v Superman last time, but we hadn't seen it together, so we
Yeah.
had no idea what we thought.
well, we saw Zootropolis and we reacted in no way whatsoever.
yeah,
That was
but this
the-
time we couldn't contain. We pretty much know what we all thought.
Do we?
Sorry.
Yeah.
It was Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon, that's
He
right,
was
because I
he was
remember
in
seeing
Kangaroo
this.
Jack, and he was the villain in Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Yes. So so thoughts, guys.
What is your,
Chris, I'll go to you first.
shall we start off with me?
Shoot.
I thought it was very good. However, lots of parts of it made me laugh hysterically, but not like in a comedic way. Like I was just laughing like, what in the name of God is going on? But I did really like it. I thought it was different. I thought it was unique, and I thought the acting was very good.
Okay.
Aaron,
Okay.
Oh, me next.
yeah,
I thought it was bollocks.
It's our show.
I thought it was
You
bollocks.
thought it was bollocks?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to swear on this show.
Bleep it out. Yeah, it was bollocks.
Our
It was.
executive producer.
It was slower than.
Paint dry.
Well, at one point you did say, "Oh, for God's sake, hush up."
Yeah, I heard that.
What was?
The pacing was all off.
Just pointless, boring script.
I thought it was good though. I mean,
What?
the pacing wasn't great, but that's fair enough. But still,
Can I ask you what point was good?
The
Adam
first,
Driver.
the first hour in Adam Driver. The first
Yeah.
hour in Adam Driver.
You know what?
Opening was great.
Adam Driver was interesting. I enjoyed his performance.
His character was interesting.
Yes.
I think I'm in love with Adam Driver.
yeah.
And what I didn't understand was what is the point in Joel Egerton's character?
Which one did he play?
Was that
He
the one-
played Lucas. Is he just a friend of the
He's
dad?
just his
Is
dad's
he-
pal.
They don't seem like friends. They don't seem like there's any
Well,
relationship.
there
with
wasn't
them.
a relationship. He just sort of turned up as the door, and they
Yeah.
had-
Because
No,
he knew that he was a state trooper.
why don't we say the synopsis?
What
Okay.
was the synopsis?
Well, the synopsis. Well,
the synopsis
basically, here we go. It's Kylo Ren and Master Snoke in disguise as a boy. Go with MJ from Spider-Man, and they make a road trip to a middle of a field, and then Snoke sneezes out of his eyes, and
goes, there has been an awakening.
and then there's this big new world, and then they all go home.
Yeah, the new world kind of looks like.
Coruscant from Star Wars.
Yeah.
those like little people that weren't fully formed people, but they had the eyes.
I was going to say
Essentially, what happens in the end? Sorry, what happens in the end is exactly what happens in ET. Am I right? Am I right?
He goes off.
Right, we're going to kind of spoil it, but not too much.
See,
Chris, why don't you
So hang on a second, so you really didn't like it?
no, it was terrible.
Really?
It was really
It was
bad.
awful.
I thought it was pretty good.
The first hour was good. It kept us guessing. What is this? Is he a weapon? Is he some sort of kind of messiah?
I laughed at that, but they called him a weapon. Some weapon man.
I think
Such
calling
a
me the first hour good is generous. I'd say
First 45 minutes.
half an hour.
You think so?
Because you're guessing, you're like, oh, what is this?
Yeah,
Then
you
you're
get all
like,
these-
it never tells you. You're like, what's the
I
point? I
still
don't
thought
care.
it was interesting with such a bizarre plot to it. The fact that the wee boy's got things coming from his eyes. He's got the Iron Man hand.
It doesn't ever.
It's not really original though, is it?
No. Every
No,
time
no.
they go to explain it, they just totally.
And then it cuts off.
Yeah.
Every
One
time
bit I
something
didn't, one
interesting
bit I
is gonna
didn't like.
happen.
It was kind of like, I know what you mean. Yes. And then they move on, and we don't know what he
And
means.
I'm sorry.
we don't.
That was the entire script. It was like, are you okay? Yeah.
I love that bit. Like what he
It was
gets
just stuff like
captured
that.
and stuff, and he was handcuffed to the railings and stuff. And the first thing he says to him is, "You alright?"
It's just, it was the script.
son, I've missed you. You alright?
You're right. And then it's just like, I'm a weapon. It's just stuff like that.
Such a weapon man.
They also
There was no-
totally just left the whole storyline with the ranch people as well.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I thought in the beginning
They
because
did.
all these churchy people.
Yeah, I was
come in.
interested. See the scenes
Where
where
did they go? Where did
Yeah,
the church folk
exactly.
go?
No, back to the ranch to worship.
The
Jesus
last
or
bit,
the
the last
Messiah.
bit that they were
So
in
they
was
Christian?
the bit with the car, and that was a lot. And then it just totally didn't
Right,
go
okay.
back to that anymore. And
Then-
that was kind of that was a wee bit of an interesting storyline.
The end was they disturbed some oil workers.
That's true,
They
yes.
were like, what's this going on?
What about when the car drove through the barbed wire? And the barbed wire, the force of the barbed wire managed to stop the car.
But it's okay because they could reverse and it all fell off. And then they kept going.
Without with one puncher, I think.
They were covered in cuts though, so.
And the wheel fell off. But I did like the part where the car started spinning, cut to another part, and when it got back to that story, the car was still spinning. And do you know what I didn't like? I don't think, right, okay, good point about this. I didn't like this whatsoever. When it was like the SWAT team were there with guns and protective clothing and stuff, but when the car was coming towards them, they ran away. Just shoot the car. But then, as well, it took ages to go and like see if the people in the car were okay.
Yeah. There was just so
You know?
many drawn out scenes where, like, the
I
scene.
still enjoyed it though. I thought it was good.
I thought some of the acting was good. I
Yeah,
think they
Adam
were
Driver.
a really
Adam
bad
Driver.
script.
Andrew Driver's my favourite, but the wee guy
Credit to the wee
was
guy.
great.
He did exactly
Oh, I didn't like him.
what was
He was
He's
not
needed.
great.
much
For
to
about being
do,
like
though.
6 years old,
I
he
thought
reminded
it
me
was
of Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone.
Really?
Yes.
What?
I suppose.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I know, kind of
Just
weird.
the whole sort of thing. This
kinda-
is my house. I have to protect it.
There was just. Yeah. I protect you, Dad. No, there was just no explanation to anything. Like, he
I
was
think
he was
we
really
hinted
sick.
to an explanation at the end.
No, but the boy was really sick.
It made
And he was getting his eye.
That bit,
his
okay,
his-
fair
And then he
enough.
goes out in the sun.
Oh,
And he's
yeah.
okay.
And he's okay now.
Because they never explained why he couldn't go out in the sun in the first place.
They never explained
I
anything.
thought he was blind at first.
Who was Adam Driver? He was
Oh,
great,
he was-
great character, but who was he?
I don't know.
well. I
My-
asked the same question with Joel Egerton's
My
character.
spirit animal,
Or
maybe.
did he just turn up one day and they say, I'll help you get your son across the country?
And
But
why
then they
did
said
this?
that they fell out, and then he came to his door
And the
saying
boy
he needed
showed
help,
him whatever vision or whatever.
and he went, "Oh, I want some of that."
Give me some of that.
Oh. Yeah, do we
So
have
then
anything
why
more
did-
do we have anything more to say about it? You
I-
liked it for
I
some
just-
reason.
I did like it, yeah. I wouldn't watch it again. But
I
liked
just
it.
feel it was taking loads of different directions from the get go. You thought because of all the churchy folk at the beginning, I felt like it was some sort of like a rapture
Mhm.
sort of thing. I thought that's what they were all.
But they weren't even
I think that's what they
Christian.
thought. I think that's what they thought was going to happen.
But
And
even,
then-
Wait,
see
some
films
nice-
like this. See films like this though. I like them more than big blockbusters.
yeah, it was
Do you
nice
know
to
what I
see
mean?
a little film.
And as if
You know?
someone thought of it, and then they cast the right people and stuff, and maybe some things didn't work, but that's going to be every film. I know we all have opinions, but I still enjoyed watching it. I don't regret going to see it.
It
No,
was
I
like-
don't regret,
whatsoever.
but I was bored by the end. I kind of wanted to.
It didn't bore me. It didn't bore me.
I wanted to leave. I thought it was dragging on and dragging on. And
I wanted to
really-
leave during.
Craig looked at his phone
I
for
don't
the
want to leave
time and he's like, "We've got 45 minutes left of this shit." So
I wanted to leave during High Rise. That's for sure.
What?
Yes.
Well, I've not
Did you
seen
guys
it.
go see it?
Me and my executive producer here.
Go
did.
on. How was it?
I want you to see first because it's such a complicated film we should
I
discuss.
did want to see it, but you went with someone else.
We were in Perth.
I was in Perth, but would have come.
I did actually invite you.
Let's not do this here, honey.
Sorry.
Can I say though, Sam Shepard, he was the
Some name.
minister, and I loved his suit. That's all I have to say about him.
Love the suit.
His acting.
And his acting, and his suit.
What did
I
you
thought
make of
When I'm
Kirsten
old,
Dunst and
I'm gonna
everything.
dress like that.
Quick question: Michael Shannon's character at the end looks up and he sees the light again. He's got loads of little things on his head. Is that to be electrocuted?
They think he's one of them.
Right. Okay. Just double checking.
I
know
think I have no
Yeah,
idea. To be honest.
I
It
kind
was
of
a-
I clicked off.
question about it as well? When he's walking into the wee farm bit and he looks up and his whole world is in front of him,
Yeah.
and it's basically just a garden
Yeah.
with all these plants.
Yes, it's just like a really fancy garden
So-
that kind of looks like something out of Disney World.
That's his world.
But it's
Yeah.
built on top of our world, but no one can see it or feel it.
And then there's a
What?
building that
That
kind
makes
of
a
looked
lot
like
of sense.
Shard in London. It was all a bit like weird, wasn't it? And then did everyone see that? And then it all went away. And then
Big question: what was the point?
What's the message?
What's the message in that film?
That when you're a wee boy with special eyes like myself, sometimes if you look up passionately into the sky, light beams may fly out, and then you can do up your garden.
Craig, what's the message?
That's what I think.
The message is. Can you come back to me actually?
You're thinking hard about this. Claudia, what's the message?
the message, I don't feel like there was an actual message to it. I feel like it was just a bit wishy-washy. There wasn't really a through line to the story.
The message is don't copy the ending of ET ever.
Apart from E.T., I thought it was pretty original.
Why don't we go round and give it a 10?
Give it a rating, okay. We'll start with Claudia.
Rating out of 10, Claudia.
I'll give it a 4.
She gives She gives it a 4 and a
kind of
side.
being generous because I
Out
don't
of
think some of
10?
the acting was really good. I just think the story properly let it
4 is very harsh.
down.
It wasn't a
I was
bad film,
bored,
was
like,
it?
I wanted to leave. I don't usually want to leave during films during the cinema.
Okay, fair enough. Craig?
5. 5 purely based on the same reasons. Adam Driver I thought was fantastic. Joel Egerton, for all his character was worth, I thought was great. The little boy, great. Just the whole plot of it was just terrible. Yeah, so for me it's a 5.
I'll give it a 6.5.
Okay.
Okay.
And I always say 6 is the cut-off for a good film.
So you think it was the same level as Batman v Superman? You gave that a 6.5?
You can compare them, but in terms of enjoyment, definitely.
Okay.
You're too nice. You're too nice.
Very nice. I'd give it a...
I know.
Well, I'm looking at my ratings right now. I'm tempted to give it a
Oh,
4.
I'm interested to see that.
I'm tempted to give
Did
it
you
a
give
4.
it Airplane a 4?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
What's right with you?
I don't like Aeroplane.
Give Airplane a 10.
Okay, I'll give it a 5 because it was...
Just as good as Paper Towns.
Which is also bollocks.
Paper Towns.
Yeah,
Blazing
5.
Saddles is a 5. Right.
Oh, you've just spoiled it! I didn't know!
I told you never to get this.
Careful.
There are reasons why.
Sorry.
Right, okay.
Sorry.
6.5. 6.5.
Okay.
So overall, bit disappointing.
But I still liked it.
But Chris still liked it.
Would we recommend people to go see it?
I would have
Not
rather have seen Eddie the Eagle, which I
Okay.
thought I want was good.
We can English that as well, talk about this on here.
Yeah.
If it's not out in cinemas yet.
I seen the Huntsman yesterday.
Oh, did you?
Go on then.
I did see the Huntsman, and I think it's really, really funny. For all it was worth, it was a cross between Lord of the Rings and Frozen, but a kind
Ooh.
of budget sort of thing.
My sister said it minded her Frozen,
It did
which I thought was a bizarre
really like a
comparison.
really dark Frozen where
Coca-Cola Ice Pole.
yeah, we're all the. I don't want to give too much away. Not like many people are going to go see it, but like all the children are raised to be soldiers, sort of thing. But yeah, it was kind of funny.
You made it sound brilliant.
Did I make it sound?
Yeah.
It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
It was definitely better than
Yeah, it was amazing.
Midnight Special.
Well then, yeah.
You preferred that to Midnight Special?
Definitely.
I would watch Zootropolis over this. Would I watch Batman
Yeah.
vs Superman over this?
Yeah, I would.
I don't know. It's
I'd
Batman
watch-
versus Superman. It's just explosions, isn't
I'd
it?
watch all the films I've watched in the last week, which is a lot. I'd watch them all over the midnight.
Batman
special.
versus Superman. Dawn of just explosions.
Yeah.
And you can throw in the Huntsman as well. What I forgot to say was, remember Kristen Stewart was in the first one.
I don't watch. I'm not into the Huntsman.
The Kristen Stewart was in the first one, and there was a whole big scandal about
The
her,
first what?
Her and her
the first
director.
Huntsman.
Oh, of course.
Her and the director had an affair, but the witch is the director's
Uh-huh.
wife. The witch is returned in it, but Kristen Stewart's just randomly been left out of it because of the whole big scandal. So like whenever they go to mention Snow White, they just kind of, she's not feeling well. She can't.
Oh, really?
She can't. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
no.
there's a bit in it where all the characters come back from the first film, and it's like, where's Snow White? And then one of the characters goes, oh, she's in the tower. She's not feeling very well. She can't come down. It's
Snow
just
White.
so obvious.
Snow White is realising she's carrying a little too much holiday weight, so she's turned to apples. It's a bad apple. Now she's not well.
Great.
She's on a
Thanks for
diet.
that.
Snow White summed up.
What movies have you seen, Chris?
What, make that singular?
You didn't.
Um,
I gave you homework last
Yes,
week.
I'm
I
going to
gave you
apologise to the
homework.
listeners here. You gave me homework and I was unsuccessful, but I'm going to ask for an extension.
Okay.
I made the rules very clear, Aaron, and I know you came prepared, but
I know.
I
I
made the
asked
rules-
you. I asked you to watch Inglorious Bastards, and I watched that at my house on Virgin Demand. And you don't have Virgin Demand
Virgin Demand in Perth.
in Perth, and that's fair enough. That's fair.
Right, and you know, I said you need to have the DVD, the Blu-ray, it needs to be on Netflix,
I know. I'm
YouTube.
sorry.
I'm not watching it on these JK websites that are going to destroy
didn't
my
ask you
computer.
to.
So I tried it, and then ads everywhere.
I'm-
Do you want to increase your?
Ad blocker.
Never mind.
Ad blocker.
Hootlocker?
No, we don't. We
No,
don't want
put
people
ad
to.
blocker on your computer so
Oh.
the adverts don't come up.
Yeah, but still, I wouldn't want you to watch it illegally.
I want to
I'm
watch it
sorry.
on a good telly
I'm sorry.
with
Yeah.
good sound, and I will watch it, even though it's all foreign. I did watch the first 5 minutes on a bad website, and I was like, no.
Okay, fair enough. We'll get you to watch it on a nice place.
So if you can give me a DVD or something,
I've got a copy. I'll give you it.
Oh,
thank you,
Yeah.
Craig.
next week.
Next
Or
week
next time.
we'll talk about
No
Inglorious
problem.
Bees.
It's not great.
There'll be a lot of
Like it.
bleeps.
There'll be
Yeah.
a lot of bleeps. No, I won't
You
bleep
can
it.
say it because it's bastards.
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 And we can say bollocks, I guess.
Bollocks.
yeah,
bollocks.
it's not a real swear.
That makes sense.
I think it's okay.
I watched Blazing.
Blaze,
Saddles.
my homework I posed to Aaron was the 1974 black western comedy Blazing Saddles.
Oh, was it
Aaron,
a comedy?
fire away!
Was it a comedy?
How did they get away with that
How
In
did they?
1974.
Sorry for spoiling it.
in the 70s?
I don't know, but it's a masterpiece.
It is good. My dad made me watch it.
The first scene when
You
it starts.
didn't like my favourite comedy of all time, Airplane, and I thought, take a look at this one. Same sort of generation.
It's not
You
funny.
said it was. You said it was the same sort of. You said it was a different style of comedy.
Different style of comedy.
How?
Well, Airplane, they don't make too many black jokes apart from speaking jive.
Yeah, but it's the same,
She. That Airplane.
it's the same sort of like. It's the same thing.
It's just
It's the
ridiculous
same thing, but not an
comedy.
airplane.
Just out in the desert.
And Willy Wonka's in it though. He's good.
Never mind that. Here comes Mongo. This is the big.
here comes Mongo. I
the
did laugh
big
at that,
guy.
which is why I gave it a 5 instead of a 4.
And you sent me a Snapchat video of the girls dancing. You said, "What has Chris got me watching?" I was like, "He's loving it."
Oh,
Saturday night, smoking a joint, watching this. Brilliant.
it would have been better if smoking a joint. Oh, I like the first scene when they all sing in harmony. I like
It's a
that.
brilliant film.
I preferred it to Airplane.
It's in my top 10 comedies.
You know what? I preferred it to Midnight Special.
Oh, really?
I'd watch it again
So did I want to
because
watch
there's
it
more
again.
to it. But it's
If you bring that to me on Monday, I'd be much appreciated. And I'll give you something else for your
of course,
birthday.
of course.
Big day Monday, April 18th.
Oh, yeah.
Not just Craig's special day, but it's also Aaron's birthday.
Yeah.
So if you're listening to the show, you want
Send
to
him a
send him a
gift.
message or a gift.
Or send me a gift
Careful.
on April 18th.
April 18th is
I'll be wearing my t-shirt.
yeah.
I will. I'll be
That
wearing
Claudia-
my t-shirt Monday.
Yeah.
Purchased for him.
Yep.
Secret Santa.
Secret Santa.
Yep.
Mm.
I'll be wearing my captain's hat. My Hugh Hefner hat.
Also Secret Santa.
Also my Secret Santa.
Secret Santa was a good time.
Secret
Anyway,
Santa wasn't it?
I've watched loads of films.
You asked me what films I had watched and I hadn't replied to you.
I'll reply to that.
I rewatched Yes Man.
You okay?
With
you're a
Jim
rewatcher.
Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
It's really funny.
Love it so much because I bought the DVD from a shop called That's Entertainment, and it's like a really cheap DVD store, and you can get like loads.
Oh.
But it's shut down now.
Oh.
You can go to CEX now. That's the new one. It's like a used place, but you can get like 3 for 5.
I'd like that.
I'll take you this someday. It's beautiful. Right, so you go in, and it was like £3 for £5, and I took Yes Man home, and I watched it. I was sitting on my floor, in my room, and this is a few years ago, and my TV was like really high up, so it was like a really bad experience watching it. I don't know why I could have just moved, but I know I was sitting on my floor. I think I was playing with wrestling figures or something, and I didn't like it.
Oh.
I was like, this is Jim Carrey, he's meant to be the funniest guy in the world, not funny. But then I hear so many things. Then I watched Liar Liar, which I reported last time. Thought he was just so amazing in that. So I went, okay, it's on Channel 4 or something. Recorded it. So good, hilarious, and it's such that the perfect Saturday afternoon on the telly film.
Nice.
You're just sitting on the couch, and it's hilarious, and it's a good plot, and Jim Carrey is on another level.
That was a recent film, wasn't it? It was
2008.
Oh, not a recent film.
That's another one of my weird trivia things.
Yeah.
You asked me when Finding Nemo was. I was like 2003.
How did you?
I don't know. I just know these things. It's the wrestling fan in me.
Blazing Saddles. When was it released?
1974.
Airplane.
1980.
Hateful Eight.
What? Give me one. I'm not gonna know this one now.
Toy Story.
2001.
I think
No,
you're.
that
was
up. Someone look that up.
1990 something.
What is it?
Fraser's
Toy
got
Story
it.
in the 90s.
Fraser's got it.
Oh, wait, one of them came out in 2001 though.
Which one?
Maybe Toy Story 2. The first one came out in 1995.
I'm sure one came out really early in 2000.
Well, 1995, and I'm sure one came out in 2003.
Check when 2 was?
Toy Story 2.
When did Shawshank Redemption come out?
1994.
Oh my god.
2019. Oh, fucking hell, right. Wasn't okay. I'm just
Shawshank Redemption. I watched for the first time.
for the first time.
First time.
Jeez, oh. What do you think of
Jesus.
it?
Oh, it was an experience.
Is it number one of all time? Definitely not, but it's very good. And I
I
would
gave it a 9. I was very happy.
I gave it a 7. I think.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think
You
the
gave this a 6.5.
only because the last 45 minutes were
What's wrong with
incredible. The other parts of it bored me.
Why?
The last
Shawshank.
45 minutes made it a 7.
But it's about the story of
It's
him.
just it's very interesting. It's about him in prison. And
I know.
It's the first
I
film
didn't
where
say, I'd
Morgan
give it a
Freeman.
7, man. It's very good.
Yeah, but you
That's
gave
a
Midnight
6.5.
Special a 6.5.
You know, very good as a 7, good as a 6. I thought Midnight Special was good, and Shawshank was very good.
What's 8? Very, very good.
8's great. 9 is awesome.
Brilliant.
Okay, what did you think of Grand Budapest Hotel? You seen that? I saw that for the first time. the
I
other
gave
day.
didn't see
that
that
a-
because you fell asleep.
Oh.
Well, yes, actually, no, because I watched it
Did you watch it again? Did you finish
3
it?
other times after that.
We'll tell the story of Grand
3 other
Budapest Hotel.
times.
I loved it. Well,
Fantastic.
me, Ross,
Beautiful
and
Not
Craig
not my type of film, but it was
That is
amazing.
great.
Wes
Wes
Anderson.
Anderson is.
sat down to watch it, and me and Ross were both very keen to watch it, and Craig was like, "Right, I'll watch it," and within the first 5 minutes, I think, was it the first 5
Yeah, I
minutes?
think by the time the story within the story started, you guys were out for the count.
I've
Yeah.
not seen it, by the way, so no, like.
And
Story within a story within a
a
story.
story within a story, but yeah, but when the second story came on, you guys were
Oh,
snap.
and I really wanted to watch it.
But
What are you laughing?
I'm just checking what I rated it. I did give it a 7.
did you?
Yeah.
Shawshank.
I gave Spaceballs a 7 as
You
well.
gave Spaceballs a 7.
Wait, did you
but
give
the same
Budapest a
as
7?
Shawshank.
You gave Budapest a 7.
I'll give it a 7.5. No, Shawshank. Budapest, I'd give a 7.2.
It's a beautiful film.
A beautiful film, yeah.
I'd give
So much to it.
Budapest an 8.
Yeah, I give it a 9 actually.
I think
Wait,
it's
7.5. That make you happy?
I think it's hilarious as well.
Oh, it's so funny, but I've not
It's
seen it in a
very
while.
cool humour.
I'd like
Yeah,
it's now
very
on Netflix, isn't it?
unexpected
So I'll watch it
yeah,
again.
and I didn't know that was Voldemort.
Did you not?
No,
Ray Fiennes?
not until
Yeah.
this morning.
He's brilliant.
I've just discovered how amazing Tilda Swinton is.
Oh, Tilda Swinton's.
Her
Amazing.
cameos recently
Yeah.
have been brilliant. She was in Trainwreck. She was
Oh,
there,
really?
and
Oh.
she's unrecognisable. And she's in Budapest as an old
Budapest.
lady, and she's
I see.
I didn't know it was her.
Um,
And then she was in Hail Caesar, playing a
Mhm.
twin. She's
Yep.
incredible. What's
We're looking at this person.
Tilda.
Talia Swinton.
she was married to the writer of Slap Boys.
was she?
Yeah.
Was married to take it then.
They divorced.
Married to?
Yes. John Byrne.
Married.
He's
Any civil partnership?
he's an artist, so he's done loads of paintings of her.
Oh,
I think she's like beautiful. in
She is
this kind
very
of odd way.
And I kind of
you see her in We Need to Talk About Kevin, her Oscar winner.
Brilliant.
yeah.
She's
Brilliant
insane.
film.
She's insane.
Ezra Miller. Big
Yeah.
up to Ezra Miller. Amazing.
Big up, apparently.
Beast.
I like him.
What else was there? Let's check my list.
You know what I watched
Been watching a lot of
last
wrestling.
night that I gave a 4 and turned off after the end? Absolutely Anything with Simon Pegg.
Oh, I've not seen it.
Did you see it?
Mhm.
Oh My Days. What is that film about?
I got really excited because another Simon Pegg film was on Netflix.
Yeah.
So I didn't
Very recently.
I didn't watch a lot of it, to be honest.
Neither did I.
And
Because it's ridiculous and immature, but they swear all the time. Because it's not a kids' film. So what is it? Because they swear all the time.
yeah.
It's actually supposed to be for adults, but it's ridiculously bad.
I'm starting to see a theme with Simon Pegg films though. They start off really, really funny, and they have just totally bizarre endings.
Oh, well,
Have you ever noticed that in every
What
Simon Pegg
else?
film? Hot Fuzz,
Hot
Shaun-
Fuzz ending is quite
Shaun of the
cool.
Dead's hilarious though.
Hot Fuzz is good.
It's got quite a cool
the
ending.
police station
I
blows
didn't
up,
like.
and
Hot Fuzz is good.
yeah, it's
The
good,
world's
but
end.
no, think about it. It's
No, that was
hilarious
rubbish.
right
Didn't like that at
through,
all.
and then the ending is just bizarre.
Man Up. He was good in that. Did you see
Run
that?
I
Fat
didn't
by
see
Run
that.
as well. Just it's
I've seen Run Fat Boy.
That's he's got a very specific genre, Simon Pegg.
he's a good actor though.
Yeah.
Very good actor.
He always does the same sort
Do
of.
you know how much he got paid for Shaun of the Dead?
No.
1/4 portion.
Very good.
Funny enough, Frost is in Huntsman. He's funny.
And Rob Brydon.
Yeah,
Who is hilarious.
Oh my god,
He is
he's
hilarious.
so funny in Huntsman.
I would see it just for him.
I think that's the reason why I've gave Huntsman such a high
Yeah.
rating.
Is he,
Higher
in,
than
is he
my-
in it a lot?
Yeah,
Mm.
right at the beginning. Right at the beginning when I say they all come, all the characters come from the last film, and kind of Snow White just happens not to be there because of that big scandal. But Rob Brydon is so funny in it. And 'cause who knows the woman who played Scylla?
What, in Singing Kettle?
Claudia Kelly?
No, the woman who actually played Scylla Black in the TV series, I think it was a film.
I said the Singing Kettle.
She was in
That's bad.
She was in 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps.
Which I love. Oh, remember 2 pints of lager and a packet of
The
crisps?
girl who
Brilliant show.
Johnny's girlfriend.
I know who it is, but I don't know her name.
Can't remember it. I think we've got it up yet.
This is
It
great
is
having a wee researcher. in the
Sheridan
corner.
Smith. She is hilarious.
What else is she in then?
She plays a female dwarf and she's so funny. She was Scylla.
Is it
in-
quite CGI, the movie?
No.
It's
Apart
not?
from like the
I don't
the
know.
goblins who just randomly show up.
Is it good?
Do you know something? The plot's a bit funny. It's good because it shows what happened before,
Do you need to have seen
during, and after as
Snow
well.
White and the Huntsman to get it?
It's not essential because Snow White plays such a small part in it, but it would be good to.
Don't think I can sit through Kristen Stewart. Like.
But she's not in the new one.
She's not
I
in the
know,
new one.
I've not seen the first one. That's what I'm saying.
To be
You
fair,
watched
I
the
like
first one?
I liked the first one because I thought the story was quite good. But you get what you go and see with like Huntsman movies and Hansel and Gretel and all that sort of stuff.
It's never been a thing.
No, neither. I was semi excited for Midnight Special, but I wanted to see Eddie the Eagle.
When I first saw it, I was like, no, but then I saw Hugh Jackman on Ant and Dec Saturday Night Takeaway, and I was like, I love this man.
Christopher Walken's in it.
I like
Is
Taron
he?
Egerton. as
We can
well.
go see it, yeah.
We should have seen it.
Is Taron Egerton the guy in High Rise?
He's the guy who's in Kingsman.
And Legend, he was
Oh.
Very good.
in Legend.
Yeah. I like that film a lot.
It's a good film.
Tom Hardy.
But it's a good film, but the plot is terrible. If you strip it
It
down, it's
almost-
just like
it-
every other Craze film where they glorify the Craze.
I didn't like how the fact that they
Yeah,
really
I
showed
saw
them
it.
as
He
nice
was
people
in
at some
Legend.
points.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Ronnie was just a little
Who?
bit confused, sort of thing. It's just,
I don't know.
you know, it's just like
Ronnie
it's like
was
that
a
with
level-headed
every.
sort of
It's
guy.
like that with every kind of bad gangster film. They glorify.
Yeah, they should have really made them the baddies rather than the
Yeah,
the
He did
main.
at some points.
sometimes.
Well,
yeah,
yeah, but
more Ronnie than
they were
Reggie.
more like
they were just both
anti-heroes.
as bad as each other.
Yeah.
They were like anti-heroes, which
Yeah.
they shouldn't have been.
Yeah, but to be fair, Tom Hardy is both of them.
And you wanted them to win, which I
Yeah,
felt weird inside.
but
because they were horrible
if you
people.
took away Tom Hardy, the plot's kind of bad.
But Tom Hardy was mesmerising.
It was
to
good.
watch.
We saw a couple of good trailers today, but we can only saw one because we were late. Money Monster. I saw that looked
George
pretty
Clooney.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm funny about Jack O'Connor's
George
American
Clooney, though.
accent.
It was weird.
Strange.
To be
eh?
honest, I saw George Clooney in Hail Caesar, and it was like,
Yeah. What did you not like
Interesting.
him in Hail Caesar?
yeah, he was fine,
I liked him.
but
in
it's
Hail
not
Caesar.
George Clooney.
I'm not fussed about Money Monster or whatever.
Okay.
What else did we see? New Rogue One trailer was dropped,
Oh,
but
I
Fraser
have a theory
hasn't
about
seen
it,
it.
but I can't. Can I? Right, okay.
Like-
I'll say it once, you guys. In my opinion, Ray's more.
Yeah.
Aye.
she's not.
Aye.
Daisy Ridley has denied
Wait.
it.
I think.
Aye, of course you did deny
Wait,
it.
wait. Poe Dameron's ma.
Oh, there you go. Well, one of
She's
them.
Poe
Because it's
Dameron's
this-
ma.
Because it's
Ma.
this, mum. Because it's the age range that Luke would be in episode 4.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on. Then we'll report back next week and Fraser's not here.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. No, we didn't give anything away there. There's a.
I didn't hear him.
Okay, that's fine.
No.
Rogue
so,
One. Very excited.
Claudia, what did you make of WrestleMania 32?
Why would you do that?
Absolutely brilliant.
It's good, wasn't it?
Big up to Mark Henry.
Mark Henry got eliminated by the Lone Wolf.
What?
Shane McMahon jumped off a 20-foot high cell, killed himself. If he had landed on the Undertaker, he would be the dead man.
I can't contribute.
He's
No,
in-
me
he's in-
neither. I'm joking.
he's
Oh,
in-
you're
insane.
joking.
Shane's insane, or in Shane.
I only know Mark Henry because it's Gregor
Gregor's,
Henry's dad's called Mark Henry. People were posting on Facebook like, I want Mark Henry
Somebody's
to
gonna
die.
get
I
their
was
wheels
like,
nicked.
harsh.
I have no idea.
Anyway, we'll move on. I watched Straight
Uncle
Out
returned
of.
from Dallas.
Really? Oh yeah, he was in Dallas. What did he
Yeah.
say?
He said it was
Did he go
amazing.
to
met the Hardy Boys.
NXT and
Yep.
Hall of Fame and stuff?
Everything. I think he spent more
Ah.
money than. I think.
This is going to sound very sad, but I've started my WrestleMania fund. I've got a wee envelope
That's
upstairs.
fair enough.
Wrote WrestleMania on it, put money in it.
Aww.
Oh.
It's my dream, man.
Who
Who cares about this acting thing? I just want to be in attendance at a wrestling show. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
fair. That was a long silence.
Move on.
What else
I'm
have
just
we
making jokes
seen?
now.
What else have we
Boom.
seen, boys?
Straight out
Boys
of
and
Did you
girls.
see Straight out,
Straight out of Dudleyville. That's another
straight,
wrestling thing.
straight out of Hollytown.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you,
No.
That's everything I've watched, apart from High Rise that I would have talked about, but you've not seen it yet.
I couldn't see it because it's not on in Perth.
Well, if you didn't go to Perth, you couldn't even see it with me.
What? Go,
And
go
this-
home. Live in Perth.
It looks terrible. It does.
Did you just swear?
Nice.
Bleep it.
Bleep that to shit.
Yeah, High Rise was a very interesting film. Claudia, I don't know.
No,
I
is it
need
not
to go
about
see
a,
it.
is it not about a society built on a
Within a flat.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Tom Hiddleston.
Tom
Yeah.
Hiddleston? Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tom Hiddleston's coming out in a new film about Hank Williams.
Is he?
I really want to see that.
Love the
Is
man.
it?
Love the
Mm.
man.
There's a lot of biopics coming out. Hank Williams
What's
and
that one I saw?
Hank Williams.
Is that it? Right? Is that what it was our thing today?
About Hank Williams. Hank Williams. I've seen that so
Yeah,
many
how many
times.
times have you seen Hank Williams?
I like his music. And Florence Foster Jenkins, is that what it's called? With Meryl Streep?
Yes.
Meryl
Of course.
Streep is on Graham Norton next week.
Is she?
Yep.
I didn't know that. No one told me.
Now every time Graham Norton finishes, I wait to the end because they do the red chair, and then they do join me next week, and I go yes.
Who's on it?
No one I care about Meryl Streep, and I was like, there's Aaron.
Yeah, there's Aaron.
Who's on it next week?
Meryl
Meryl
Streep
Streep.
and two other.
Two other random people.
Oh, they're not random, but it's someone
It's
hopeful for
always quite
Eurovision.
famous.
It was a good couch this week with Ewan
It
and
was a very good, yeah, and then that story, but I knew that story anyway. With
Ray.
the Ray thing.
Afraid.
I knew that
Yeah.
anyway, but
That's
what I don't like about radio presenters and talk show hosts, Graham Norton's my favourite. And we're podcast people, we're not radio. And
Okay.
I feel as if we were going on radio, we would do so much better job than these other people, right?
Maybe.
Especially Capital and things like that. Give me a break for one thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
on talk shows, Jonathan Ross is a prime example. Jonathan Ross is a pro. He's very good at his job.
You saying you don't like Graham Norton?
No, that's what I'm saying. Graham Norton's my favourite. I
Oh,
like
right,
Graham
okay.
Norton. Jonathan Ross, I love. He's good. He's a professional.
Wibbly
However, when you've got, for example, I'm just using this because I used this as an example when it happened. When One Direction was on the show, you've got the biggest boy band in the world there. Ask them some interesting questions, please. Have you kissed her yet? Have you done it? All these silly questions. James Corden has Justin Bieber in his car, and they're singing. It's brilliant. And then they ask him a silly question: what do you wear?
What do you want them to ask, like, what's the meaning of life and stuff like that?
Well, stuff I'd care about.
Yeah.
What's your favourite movie?
Right.
Did you watch WrestleMania?
Yeah, you see, you care about that, but
What do you-
no one else does.
What did you think of Midnight Special?
Would you give it a 6? No, but I'm just saying, like, we
What
could
about One
just...
Direction? Wouldn't think of Midnight Special. They'll probably love it.
They probably love it.
Yeah, they seem like the type.
They're
that
my
love
boys.
That sort of thing.
But what I'm
Based
trying to
on
say
what-
is, if when one day when we're hosting the radio show on Capital and we've got our own talk show, Chris's Corner, Aaron's Orangutan podcast,
Clodcast.
the Clodcast,
That's the name of this episode.
the Clodcast.
Is it?
No.
I was going to call it the good bit, the midnight special.
I thought about that.
You go.
The Midnight
I just
Special.
want to prove to them. I just want to prove to them that it can be done well. Let me have a shot, and I'll do it better than all of you. And I
Even
think
better than
I
Simon
think
Mayo.
everyone sitting at this table could do a better job than most of the folk who host TV shows. And Ryland Clark has just got his new talk show. I cannot wait for because I think he's brilliant.
Ryland Clark.
Ryland.
Ryland with the
Overly
teeth.
gay guy, yeah.
You You like him?
Who's Rylan Clark?
He's fabulous. He's
He's
on Big
brilliant.
Brother.
Yeah.
Who?
He doesn't
Oh,
take life too.
Rylan.
He doesn't
Rylan
take
there.
life too seriously.
for me-
he knows that people don't like him.
For me,
he?
Rylan seems like he's got it all figured out, doesn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's on the right track. He's
His
on
teeth
a train to
freak me
William
out.
and on the right track. Yeah, yeah.
His teeth. He's got a whole set of fake teeth.
He does, and he smiles, and then a puppy dies.
Yeah, it feels like that.
But anyway-
whatever. Why are we talking about Rylan Clark?
I don't know. We've got 10 minutes left.
It's supposed to be a movie
What
podcast.
do you get?
It's a movie podcast.
What else have I seen?
Do you guys have any fun games?
Well, I wanted to ask you, since we've got 2 new people on the show,
Okay.
if you've got any funny experiences watching films. What was your first cinema experience?
My first one. Oh, I went to see.
And be clean now. Don't make it dirty, you two. What a laugh at.
It's true.
I was gonna say- I was gonna talk about my first cinema experience.
Go
Go
on
on
then.
then, Claudia.
Got it.
It's a podcast.
Hi guys, welcome to the Clodcast. My first cinema.
Right, do you want to leave?
Right, everyone.
Right, everyone
please.
brace yourselves.
Well,
The minute-to-minute ratings.
Basically, the little theatre in Largs used to also have a pull-down screen that they put movies on. But it was like an actual cinema, but it got closed down because I guess it wasn't making enough money.
Uh-huh.
So, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah?
I went to see it
Oh.
with my mum and my sister, and probably not my little brother because he's probably too young.
I love you.
But I think, oh gosh, he was a hi Connor, wasted on Monday.
I'm
Anyway,
going to say something like waste of blood and water.
a waste of space. No, and it was just on the little pull down screen, and I had they had a projector, but it went wrong at the start, and there was no sound and stuff. But I'm glad that Harry Potter was my first cinema experience. Oh my goodness!
I saw something like Harry Potter, and I was like, Monsters Inc.
No,
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
but new trailer for Fantastic Beasts, guys.
Oh, that's it.
Amazing.
I'm not bothered about that.
Right, okay, well,
You want to come on and talk about the Jungle Book?
if Leanne was here, she would want to. Yeah, I want to come and talk about Jungle Book because
And-
I'm not sure about it yet.
Am I wrong? Are you going to see Busted next week?
I am. I don't have anyone to go with.
Are you looking forward to it?
That's
I
very
don't have
sad.
anyone to go with. Guess who's supporting them?
Who?
Wheatus.
Yeah.
Who?
Teenage
Wheatus.
Dirtbag.
Yeah, I did say I'd go with you, by the way. Just saying
Did
that.
you?
But I just,
You can
I just
actually.
don't
go
have
on.
enough money.
But no,
You give it to me for free.
no. Basically, I've got 2 tickets to sell, but I've also me and my friend had a misunderstanding, so I thought she was coming with me, so I
Yeah.
bought us both tickets.
Ah.
But then
That's
she's going with
really
someone
sad.
else, so I literally have 3 tickets and it's only me going.
That's why you got a lot of leg room.
I didn't even
Why don't you
realise
put
it was that
an
close,
invite
but-
out to the public?
Public, if anyone wants to come or buy 2 tickets or just come with me,
How much would you charge me?
She'll pay.
I bought the 2 tickets for like £45 each, and I would sell them for £30 each.
Is this an actual advert? Come with
WrestleMania right now.
But it would be £30 and get somebody else to pay £30.
Craig.
Sell them.
Your first
Well done.
cinema
Cinema
experience. Let's cut it off right
That's
there.
what I go to school for.
On you go.
Hello, my first cinema experience. I think it was Attack of the Clones.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, what a shame.
I think.
Chris, come on.
Nah.
Come on.
I'm a huge Hayden Christensen fan. Yep. No, I remember it was either Monsters Inc. or Attack of the Clones, because I remember very clearly the poster outside East Kilbride Cinema had Anakin holding a red lightsaber.
I don't like sand.
A red lightsaber.
A red lightsaber, and I was very,
Course, gets all
very,
over
very confused. Bearing in mind, when I had the chicken pox when I was a little boy, I seen the trilogy, the original trilogy, and the Phantom Menace after that. Luckily, when did Attack of the Clones come out?
We're getting it right now.
We had it in 2002.
2002, I thought.
2002. Yeah.
2002.
And then the third one came out 2005.
Yeah, it would have definitely been 2000. And yeah, because I remember seeing Anakin holding the red lightsaber, and I just thought,
Wait,
no. I said, no, put it back exactly where you found it.
Yeah. Hayden Christensen.
Very, very angry.
Holding a red lightsaber.
A red lightsaber on the poster.
Is that? Have we got the poster?
Have we got the poster?
Can we see the poster? Doesn't matter. For
It's
the,
a blue
for the-
lightsaber.
No.
No one can see
That's
it.
for the DVD and all that sort of stuff. I remember very clearly.
Okay.
But he doesn't use a red lightsaber.
No, it's there,
No.
there's there.
That's it.
Is he holding one?
Oh, he is one of the
That's the exact one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Anakin.
I like that poster.
Maybe he'll die and we
I
get
remember
better
that poster.
actor.
Hayden Christensen, the way. Let's hope he
You know
comes
what, right,
back. Let's
listen,
keep our
listen,
fingers crossed.
Listen, see when I went to see my first Star Wars.
I
film in
don't
the cinema
mind him.
was
It's just
Revenge
now
of the
that
Sith, right?
yeah.
Revenge of the Sith 2005. Went
Yeah.
to see it with my mum
Mum.
and my dad, and I came out thinking Anakin was the coolest guy. In the
Yeah.
world.
Well, yeah.
And when I grew up, so cool.
Yeah.
Then
Got clued in.
Force Awakens is coming out. Oh, I'm going to watch all the Star Wars. I'm just like, it's okay in the third one, but
Yeah.
it's the second one.
It's the second one. Yeah, it's
I don't
because
like
he had-
sand. I wish Mason was here.
He doesn't do an awful job, considering how big the part is in movie,
Yeah.
like the movie universe, and it's Anakin Skywalker. It's
What
Darth
about-
Vader.
It's the
What
story that
about,
Star Wars
and
is
he-
written for.
and he didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
What about Jake Lloyd being thrown into the psychiatric?
God, yeah.
Oh, schizophrenic.
Little Anakin. He's
Yeah,
in jail.
little Anakin's in.
Oh, really?
He was in
And,
jail, but now he's...
He's in the loony bin.
What a shame for that wee boy though, because
It
it's
is.
like, Star Wars ruined his life.
It's because everyone.
Everyone,
hated
I
him.
hate you. You were so bad. I thought
He
you
was a
said
child
so.
actor.
Exactly. I think he did a great job. Maybe not a great job.
What was his quote? What's his funny quote?
Not as good as the guy in Midnight Special.
That's his quote.
Yippee!
Alright,
no,
the bit
not as
when
good
he
as-
first sees Padme, you an angel. That
You
bit.
an angel, yeah. It's like, I'm going to kill you in the two movies. 2 movies' time.
You're dead.
mine.
Was it him that killed him though? I don't think so.
You killed Padme.
It was Sidious.
Where is Padme?
Long silence.
You think so?
We're all thinking it over.
Yeah, I would love to talk about Star Wars.
Talk me through that. Talk
Since
me
the Rogue One trailer
separate
came out,
episode.
That
Talk-
is definitely...
I
why
feel-
don't we talk about Star
no,
Wars?
I
Yes,
think
master.
I think it was.
Where
no, I
is
think it was
Padme?
Anakin.
She was alive after he strangled
No,
her.
I couldn't have.
You're just quoting in the
She
corner.
was alive. I felt it.
Do you think what Sidious finished it off?
But he can control the midichlorians, can't he? Because he
The
learned
who?
all the.
Yeah, he learned it. He
Sidious.
learned it
Is
from
that not what you
Darth.
call people
He
for
learned,
alarms?
he learned it from Darth Plagueis, but no. In my opinion, it was Anakin.
But they don't know why she died.
Fun fact: Do you know who told me he wanted the part of Anakin?
Leo.
No, it was Tony. Tony went for that part, I think. The part
Did he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, were you not there? Tony, big
Maybe.
shout out to you. I feel as
Oh, you're right,
if
Tony.
you
He
got
would have
the part
done a
of
much
Anakin,
better
you'd
job.
have done a
Yeah,
great
much
job.
better.
Maybe a bit of a sing song in there as well.
He ended up just going on. He ended up just going on that game show.
Oh,
What?
oh,
You not seen this?
No.
oh no.
Great.
Right,
I'm going to show you
everyone.
after.
You know,
Anyway,
everyone
let's
does.
move on. Swiftly move on. What else is coming up that we can talk about for the last 5 minutes?
What's coming up?
Oh,
what
I
is coming up?
heard
Oh.
that that they're making another Rush Hour.
Oh,
But not with Chris Tucker
It's
and
a
Jackie Chan.
terrible.
It's a TV show.
Get out of here!
Oh,
Rush
I didn't know
Hour is practically my favourite film, along with Jaws and Star
It
Wars
looks terrible.
and Airplane.
It's not a film, it's a TV show.
Can't-
Okay, but still, but they're reenacting it. It's like
Yeah,
High School
yeah,
Musical
no,
4.
No.
High School Musical 4. I'm sorry, but no. And then
Sorry, but no.
can we? Yeah, we can talk about this. Walking Dead season finale.
No.
I've not seen it
No,
ever.
I've
Never seen an episode.
No,
in my
I've
life.
watched
So we really
every...
shouldn't.
Christ, what am I
I'm
sitting here
sorry,
with?
I've watched every episode but the finale. I've just got to watch the finale. I'm really, really sorry.
Should we speak about what films we're looking forward to?
Yes.
I'm looking forward to, and it's gotten very bad reviews. Jane Got a Gun. The Western with Hugh McGregor and Natalie
Gene
Portman.
got a
It
gun.
looks
Oh,
quite cool.
yeah, fair enough.
A what?
Oh,
What were you
I
gonna
got
say?
confused.
It looks quite cool. It's
What's
coming out
coming-
April
what is
22nd.
coming out?
Good for superhero movies this year.
Well, we
Suicide
got.
Oh, there's too many.
Well, we got. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Mr.
these
McGregor was saying.
timelines are confusing, eh?
We got Captain America coming out, which will be very good. We got Star Trek Beyond, Suicide Squad,
Good.
Suicide Squad.
Central Intelligence with The Rock and Kevin Hart.
No.
No.
We've got Demolition with Jake Gyllenhaal.
No.
That looks
Jake Gyllenhaal's an
Oh,
excellent.
yeah.
no, that doesn't look good.
That's like good. Bad Neighbours 2.
Moan,
That
moan, moan.
could
So it's just going to be essentially
But
Bad
then-
Neighbours 1 but with girls.
Yeah. I think
Claudia, every time you moan, we're going to go ding, ding. There's going to be a moan count on this episode.
so. Aaron.
Aaron! Then the ding!
What else coming up? I've got Criminal written down here. I've got Disorder.
Eye in the Sky.
Midnight Special, I think we should go see.
Oh, God.
Green Room and Bastille Day. That's what I've got written down.
Bastille Day? Nah.
I just saw the
That's a
trailer.
band, not a movie. Eye in the Sky with Alan Rickman. That was a terrible Alan Rickman. How did you do Alan Rickman?
Big up to Alan Rickman. Love you.
Okay, right, I'm going to make this point here. So, because Alan Rickman sadly passed away this year, and I think a lot of celebrities have died this year so far. We're only in
Ronnie
April.
Corbett died.
Very.
So, this has got nothing to do with movies.
Really sad.
A couple of days ago, it was announced that David Guest
Yeah.
is creating a new TV show called David Guest Not Dead. The next day, David Guest dies.
Really?
I'm sorry, but no.
Illuminati.
is this true?
Oh, Illuminati confirmed.
Is this true?
David Guest Not Dead
It's
is going to
Illuminati.
be a new show.
Really? Are we looking this up right now?
Yeah.
This...
Forthcoming tour was called David Guest. Okay, it's a tour. It wasn't a show. Not Dead. And then he dies the next day.
Really?
You need to put the Illuminati music in there.
Mate, I'm a wrestling fan. I've seen the fakest of the fake. That's part of the show.
So he's not
No.
dead.
You can't
He's
fake your
gonna,
own
he's gonna
death
show up at that
nowadays.
show.
He's not. He's not.
My dad's like, no, he's dead. I was like, Dad,
He's dead.
don't let them fool you.
This was like the Michael Jackson thing whenever
He was going to come out at his funeral.
He is dead.
Then he comes to Thriller at his son's funeral.
No.
Which would have been the greatest thing, because I was watching this funeral going, something exciting should happen here.
You can't fake
Bursts
your
out
own
the
death.
coffin.
Reality TV, it was found dead in a London hotel on Tuesday morning. It was due to embark on a live tour later this year. Take TV, it's not dead, but alive. Oh, okay. Still though, he's not dead.
What was that?
The tour was going to be called David Guest, not dead, but alive with soul.
Oh, okay.
So, is he dead?
I don't know,
He's-
but I
Yeah,
didn't know
he's
about alive
dead,
with soul
he's dead.
thing. Well, now he's just not
That's-
alive whatsoever.
That's,
He's dead.
that's,
Maybe
a
soul's
big,
dead as well.
that's a big coincidence.
I always remember David Guest on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and he's going, I'm a celebrity, no food. I'm a celebrity,
Not seen
no
that.
booze.
Oh, yeah.
And he's doing that trial where the water's rising up.
Yeah,
And when
yeah,
it was
yeah.
too much for you, you're supposed to say, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here, and they stop it. He's going, right, okay, and he's not saying it, so they're like, do you want us to stop or not? You go, He's talking like one of the Star Wars people. I was watching a Rangers game and Gaelic commentary. Okay. Like in the school, I was like, come on! No one else, so okay. Come on! Come on!
Oh, yeah. I didn't catch a word of that.
I know.
I'm not going to lie.
I know. Get excited.
Yeah, you're
16
excited.
tan, baby. 16 tan.
I think we've run out of things to talk
We've
about.
run out of things to talk about. Should we call it a day?
We'll call it a day.
Let's
Should
call
we
it a
say
day.
our goodbyes?
Well, we'll see.
Wasn't you going to stop there?
Nice.
Okay, that's us. What have we got coming up then?
Well, we didn't watch Airplane. We're still to do that.
Oh yeah, go on.
Why not we do that should we do that today?
Oh yeah. No, we're not going to do that. I'm not seeing it yet.
When are we going to do that?
Maybe for the next episode. Oh, shall we announce some changes to the show?
Yeah. I guess we should.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the next few months, you better enjoy the presence of young Aaron over here. Because he's fecking off somewhere else, isn't he? He's not moving show. He's not creating a new podcast called
Well, I
By the Way,
might.
which you can find on iTunes, by the way.
I might do that.
Yeah, the London
I'm
bit.
I'm moving country. I'm moving to London in September.
Oh.
So, but we could still do it over Skype, I guess.
Bad
Fraser
call,
likes
yeah.
that idea.
Well, we could do it over Skype, but
But
you can come up and visit us. It's not as if you're like,
Yeah.
I
I
guess.
think you should just keep having guests on, like you just be the regular, and I'm sure everyone.
I was-
from
yeah,
college
or
would just
or
come
we
on
do this right
every
now. Open audition, casting
Open
call.
audition.
New.
you have to have met me once in your life, and you have to be somewhat entertaining.
I think you need a female presence. If I'm being honest.
I think so.
I
too,
think we
Claudia.
need to scout out for a
Who
new.
will they
I think
ask
we
then?
should have a dress code,
Uh huh. Yeah, yeah.
topless.
Topless.
Um,
I'll do it for that.
okay, cool. We'll figure it out. But Aaron's going to be leaving us in September. He'll be a kind of somewhat regular, but he won't be here all the time because
What until September? I'll be here
No,
all the time. till
after September,
I'm
you'll
with
come
you
on.
all the way.
We'll contact you through Skype, and we should do a segment every show.
We'll
Check
just-
in with
yeah.
Aaron. Yeah, let's do
Hey,
that.
let's do that.
And then I'll have a new host or a new co-host every week or something.
Yeah.
Unless I want to put this podcast away while it's still on top.
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
no, no, no. I won't let that
Well,
happen.
it's not on top yet, but there's another podcast that's better than this.
What?
By the way.
If you think that, do you think that?
No, I couldn't. I'm not really. Right, so, move on anyway. So there'll be changes to the show, but next podcast or
Look
maybe
at
the
this guy.
future podcast, we're going to watch Airplane and we're going to play the highlights of us watching Airplane and then a report on it because Aaron did not like it and it's my favourite comedy.
We're gonna have to do that. When are we gonna do that?
Well, you're going to London, so
No.
Fine.
Don't keep saying that.
that'll be here till
Bad.
September. So we're going to batter out so many episodes until then.
We're gonna see so many movies.
Let's get to episode 100 before September.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh wow. Okay.
No,
Nah,
let's
not gonna
do
happen.
that, no.
Let's get to 30.
Okay, I'll do it for 30. Maybe
That's our goal.
that's pushing it a bit, but we can do it.
We can do it. Get to 30. Yeah.
Okay. You sound ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right, what else we got coming up? Go on.
Bye. I was gonna end it there.
We've got shows coming up. You want to
Oh.
sell some tickets?
Oh.
Do we want to sell
Not
some tickets?
really.
Well, I'll be performing at the East Kilbride Arts Centre from April 26th to April 29th
Inherit the wind.
with Inherit the Wind. Come see it, it's going to be fantastic.
Right, and then-
Shall inherit the wind.
We shall inherit the wind.
Would you want to do air pump as well?
Air
That's
pumping.
I'll do that near the time, that's in May.
Oh, mine are-
Well, ours are all
New
in May.
College Lanark. It's the last one in May, so you get out first.
DNA,
D-
Coatbridge
DNA.
College campus. I plugged it on the last show, but I'm going to plug it again. With my friend Claudia here, we should be performing the Dennis Kelly classic. DNA.
I'll be 14
DNA.
again.
We'll all be 14 again. Apart from me,
Claudia's
I'll be
gonna be 14
mental.
again?
No one knows my age.
Excuse you, I could be 14.
I know you can do 14.
Yeah.
Okay, that's coming up. And then what about you?
Don't judge.
On the week beginning the 17th to the 20th of May, I will be
When is it?
playing the very enthusiastic and bipolar Campbell Bain, a young man who...
Not the guy from Batman. Just
Not
It's his
a
son.
different thing.
It's his son.
It's his son.
son.
Campbell is in a mental institution and meets a washed-up DJ by the name of Ready Eddie McKenna, played by the lovely Martin. And
Lovely Martin.
Eddie takes Campbell under his wing, and shows him the ropes of being a professional DJ, and it's about their journey through that period of
Sweet.
time, all the patience.
I'm
and
looking forward to that
stuff.
one. More
It's,
than
it's
your one.
very funny, and it'll make you laugh, it'll make you cry. So come see it, but don't go and see anyone else's.
But no,
I don't know. I think you should come see DNA just to realise how good your life is.
Yeah,
Cut
it's
that
from-
out.
Aaron.
Cut that out.
Cut that.
Oh,
Gag reel.
guys, we love the college.
Yeah.
It's from the 10th to the 12th of May.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I
it is.
told him it was the 5th last time. That's wrong.
The 10th.
Oh, wrong.
Is it the
10th?
10th?
Mine is
To the
the
12th.
last week in May and last week in April.
Because I'll be 21 by then.
She's
Yeah.
21 playing a 14-year-old.
Going on 40.
It's because those two are here. There's so many awkward silences.
Yeah.
I know, God.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. That's what we'll be. If you want to come see us live, that's when we'll be, and that's when we'll be doing it. And we'll bring you a brand new episode of The Good Bit very shortly. We're approaching episode 50 of the By The Way podcast as well. And
With Paul Rooney.
with Paul Rooney, talking all sorts of wrestling and football and stuff. So if you're a sports fan, search it on iTunes. But if you're a movie fan, listen to episode 3, which is going to be the next one. And I hope you've enjoyed episode 2 of the Good Bit movie podcast. My name is Chris Moffat.
This has been Aaron Dockard.
Craig McLean.
Claudia Kelly.
Thank you very much for listening to episode number 2. And until next time, please everyone, stay safe.